Hey Tottenham fans, I have some bad news for you. This is a great shirt. I do like this shirt a lot, but what? Oh, look, between you and me, I think they tried. I really think they tried. Your home shirt is pretty clean. I do like it. I think it's one of the cleanest shirts in the sort of footballing portfolio of the top tier leagues. I think Tottenham are pretty lucky with some of the shirts they've had in the past few seasons. I think Nike is probably the best fit manufacturer. We're not going to talk about what you had in the past. That shirt there that I dropped is by far one of my favorite shirts of this season. A lot of people are definitely buying that. I still want to see that in long sleeve Nike, so if you are listening, I know you're not listening, that's the one I want. This one here, as you can see inside here, it's inspired by the N17, the borough, sorry, my Australian accent has definitely ruined that, but it's basically the region that Spurs is based in. It is a great sort of shirt when it comes to the understanding of why it is what it is. The imagery that we see on this shirt, and it is all sublimated within the shirt fabric, is taking inspiration from the N17 region, the surrounding regions that the Spurs and their sort of DNA is based on. Now, I think last season we had that green kit featured. I think the name for it was, I think, watermelon or something watermelon. Nike always has the tendency to name a lot of their color Pantones pretty outrageous color names. This one here has the name Wild Berry, which is the purple. These are sort of names that you can search up in the Nike website and you can buy similar colors. Now, we do see that sort of greeny, purpley Pantone color base here. A two colorway shirt that features amazing sort of imagery within the fabric. Overall, I think the shirt was going in the right direction. I think we're going to grow with this shirt. I don't know how much of this shirt was sort of planned, but I know the leak for this one has been around for a long time. I think it was even leaked earlier in the season of last year. I think it's been around for at least 6 months on Footy Headlines and many other sources on the internet. I think the fact that they have that home shirt for this season, it looks perfect. I think everything about the home shirt is perfect. The away shirt, again, Dele Alli, honestly, that guy can't make anything look bad, but that away shirt, he just made it look 10 times amazing. Now to have this as a third shirt, I think you've just missed the whole mark, Nike, on this one. I am not a Spurs fan, so to me, it doesn't really resonate. The kit does feature that chevron design, sort of angled into the middle all the way down. This also features something unique that I have not seen in any shirt. The Holy Trinity, if you haven't seen on this channel, I mentioned these three as a Holy Trinity. He pressed on, nice thick material on the Spurs badge alongside the Nike logo here. The only thing that I've not seen on any other shirt that I'm mentioning today that I like and is unique to this shirt for the first time is that the Nike swoosh here does feature a nice greeny, I think it's called Venom Green, I'm not sure what Nike calls it, around the Nike logo, which does make it stand out on the shirt. I do like that. And then on the left hand side here, we do have the purple detailing, which is also featured on the left hand side of this shirt on the Spurs logo. I think that smaller, finer detail that we do see two different color tones on each side, on each badge, does show to me that there was a lot more into-depth thinking of this shirt design. It isn't something that they've slapped on last minute. I've seen a lot of comments on Footy Headlines and on social media saying that the graphic designer kid basically made this in a couple of minutes. The pattern does work around, and I think this is the beauty of the Premier League. A lot of people don't realize this, but I think the Premier League, the EPL, does have a lot of freedom in their shirt designs. I think when you look at other leagues around the world like Serie A, there is so much scrutiny by the league that some clubs can't even have their badge and even their name across the shirt. For example, Venezia can't even play with the badge on their shirt this season. So I can't imagine this shirt being in leagues like Serie A. So the fact that the EPL or Premier League has allowed Spurs to have two pretty outrageous shirts, it's just really happy. I think it's just a great time for the kit community. The fact that we're seeing designs like this for me is a positive. I know I'm not really a huge fan of this shirt, but I still like to speak about the positives. I think if we're seeing smaller manufacturers creating beautiful designs, I think it's time that major manufacturers like Nike and Adidas try to, you know, push the boundaries in better direction. Template wise, it is pretty similar to most of the shirts that we saw last season. It does feature the iconic 2021 zigzag elastic on the sides here. There are no detailing elements within the elastic, so it's a pretty much black elastic on each end. We do see the V-neck collar overlapping on the back that we did see in a lot of Nike shirts in the Premier League, alongside Liverpool and Chelsea shirts last season. Both sleeves do feature a nice small elastic sleeve around each cuff. From afar, the shirt looks like a bit of artwork. I am going to stay positive. To rate it out of 5, I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5, purely just because they tried. I think Nike could have done better. I think it's a shirt that some fans may like, some creative people out there will like, but I know it's going to be divided. And if you're a Spurs fan, let me know in the comments below, what are your thoughts on this shirt? As always, this shirt is supplied to me by Ultra Football, massive supporters of this channel. If you're after any shirt from this season or last, or even next year, when this episode is probably a year old, definitely check out Ultra Football in the description below. They're definitely there to offer you some of the best shirts in Australia. Now, one more thing I want to mention, and I don't know if I can show you this, but if you see on the detailing of that shirt, that looks like it's a couple of rubbish bags in the laneway. Now, this shirt hasn't been released on the internet as of yet, but I definitely think this is going to be picked up. It's kind of awkward. I don't know if it is rubbish bags or if it's an alleyway, but it definitely looks like a couple of reflective surfaces with a tied top. And yeah, I'm really concerned for that corner of this imagery. Apart from that, a lot of the images that we see on here are just gradients and textures along the city, and you can see structures. So I don't know, I'm really torn with these shirts. Let me know in the comments below. As I said, the N17 does feature inside the neckline here. It's something that does connect to the club. As you can see on Facebook, a lot of their interviews does mention N17. So for a lot of us neutral fans out there, it's something special to the club. But yeah, that's the shirt. I don't know what else to say. I know Spurs fans, if you are buying a shirt this season, this is definitely the one for you to get. Let's not talk about this one. Let's be honest, there's been a lot of ugly shirts of the 80s and 90s and even 2000s that a lot of collectors are buying today. So is this going to be an ugly classic of the future? I definitely think so, but it is the football scene, so who knows what this is going to be judged upon on the Twitterverse of the soccer and football community. As I place this shirt on me right now, I kind of remember that it is the same template and material as the Inter away shirt a few seasons ago. If anything, it's feeling the same. I think it's common to most Nike elements of a shirt. So if you do have a shirt from previous seasons of similar design elements, definitely match the sizing to that. I don't think Nike's really changed any of their sizing for any of the shirts in the past couple of seasons. But today's shirt is a medium. It fits perfectly on me. I feel comfortable. I think as a shirt, it does feel good. But looking at the iPad here, not a huge fan of it on me. I kind of think it's gonna be a bit of a tough one for Spurs fans with this one, but who knows? The zebra shirt, as some people called it for Manchester United, was a bit of a tough one to look at first, and by the end of the year, they had some great moments in it, and that shirt will forever live on in the club's history. So I'm hoping for Spurs fans, this one definitely brings some good memories. They've had a bit of a tough start to the season, but who knows, it's a long season, so let's see how far Spurs will go this year. Well, there you have it, guys. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Make sure to leave a comment, leave a like, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Find me on Reddit, Spotify, Instagram, and Twitter. And as always, please stay safe, stay away from stupid people, and I'll see you soon. Bye.